Hi guys. One thing about me is I'm like Inspector Gadget. When God shows me certain things, sometimes I'll hold on to certain messages because I want to get additional details, and I kind of connect the pieces together of the things that he showed me, and I have to also discern. I remember telling you guys early this morning in a video that as I was dozing off and going into a sleep, in between that, I was still awake and aware, but not in a sleep yet. So in the middle state. The middle state is when most of us are really sensitive in the spirit, and most of us are actually able to, those who have the gift to see in the spirit, that middle stage of not being in a sleep but not being fully awake but being aware that you're going to sleep. That middle stage is where you usually have your encounters with God, and usually when visions are revealed, and it's very vivid visions, as in it's like watching something on a TV screen, right? So it's always important to pay very close attention in between the transition stage of being awake, going to sleep. Pay attention in between before you actually enter into a sleep, into a dream or whatever, right? God was showing me something in the spirit, and I've been noticing something a lot lately. I bump into a lot of videos on TikTok, and I've actually saved a lot of the videos that have to do with witchcraft attempts, because I want to be able to show you guys something in general when I make videos, to illustrate an example to you so you have an understanding as to what's really being done, etc., etc., because it's always good to put an illustration to an explanation, right, to help others have a better understanding. And so I was saving a lot of the videos that I was seeing that was popping up on my feed, and I noticed one thing. I noticed there was always this black substance, and I noticed, oh my God, because I'm like Inspector Gadget, I'm like, God, why is there this black, every video that I'm seeing of people finding, witchcraft things that are hidden in the bushes or in the graveyard or in the sea, there's always this black substance. What is that? So I was questioning, I didn't know what it was, but I knew that was something that all of the things that I saw had in common, was that black thing. And then it was brought to my attention that is some sort of magnetic thing. So basically that magnetic thing it's a very important part and very important ingredient in part of their witchcraft attempts, because that important ingredient, that magnet, is what it connects whatever they're trying to do to you. That's why they use the magnet, to connect whatever they're trying to do to you, right? And that's why you'll see the magnets on two photos together, or the magnet on something, whatever they're trying to cause, you'll see the magnet there. The magnet's a black looking thing, whether it's in powder form or whether it's in a chunky form or whatever.
I know
they did voodoo.
So last night I was going to bed, I prayed last night, and every night I pray and I said, God, if there's any word or any messages that you want me to deliver to someone, if it's according to your will, I ask that you please show it to me, reveal to me anything that you need me to reveal to somebody who is requesting this, right? And I pray this every night because I always ask God permission, so when I see something, I know it's okay, because the Holy Spirit also comes in and confirms too, right? So in the spirit last night, as I was dozing off, I saw two women arguing. One of the women had a little girl. Okay, the little girl looked like she was old enough to stand, but she wasn't old enough to. So she was probably between the ages of 7-8 months to 2 years old. And it was a little girl. And I saw these two women arguing. They were arguing, and it's one woman's holding the baby's hand and she's arguing with this other woman. Okay, I'm not sure if that woman's the mom or not, but she was holding the little baby girl's hand and she was arguing with the other woman. Right when I saw them arguing, God showed me specifically the black substance. So it went from that vision, seeing them argue, to God all of a sudden revealing to me the black substance, the magnetic looking thing, back to that vision again of them arguing. Once he said that to me, I'm like, she's the one doing it. But I didn't know exactly who was the one doing it. I just knew that one of these women were doing spell work on the other woman. I wasn't sure if it was the woman with the baby or if it was the other woman. But they were both arguing, and which confirmed to me they were not on good terms. But one of them was doing the spell work, okay? I will say this, God definitely revealed halfway through that vision what was being done, and then he went back to that vision, right? So that let me know that there was someone doing spell work on one of these women. Either somebody was doing spell work to cause these women to argue, or one of these women was doing it. But I do remember saying, oh, she's the one doing it. I do remember saying that, which let me know that most likely it was one of them that did it to the other, right? So anyways, I said I was gonna write it down. I thought about writing it down. I'm like, okay, let me wake up, let me open my eyes completely and not transition into my sleep, and let me write it down. But I ended up transitioning into my sleep after that, like going into a sleep. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, man, I forgot what I saw in the spirit today. God, I know it was important. I remember one thing that I saw, but I don't remember the other thing that I saw. Man, and I was so mad at myself all day today. And then it came back to me. God reminded me of it. So I'm here to say that you'll know this is your word because, you know, you felt like something was being done to you. Not only that, but you'll know it's your word based on the description, okay? These were 2 black women, and the baby girl was also a black baby girl. But yeah, and one of them had a tank top on, something similar to what I'm wearing, but it was like a black colored, I don't remember the color, don't quote me on the color. I just know that she had on a tank top, not like as like small as here, but it was like one of the ones that go on the shoulder like that. And you guys were arguing. So I feel like God was showing me what played out to like when he'll show me details like that so I can explain it the best way possible so you know it's your situation. But the way how I saw is you guys were having an altercation. You were face to face with each other and arguing. One person was like, had their hand out like this and like, yeah, I remember I kept saying, oh, she's the one that's doing it. And I remember saying, okay, God, I'm gonna write it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know, but this is confirmation that there is someone doing the spell work. I'm not sure if this is like the woman, if this is like another woman that's connected to a man that's with you, or if this is a family member, friend. I don't know who the person is, but you'll know that this is your word and this is your confirmation because something like that literally played out, okay? And there was a little girl. That's how you'll know. Something like that played out, okay? I just want to say, how do you fix this? The way how you're going to fix this is that when you pray every night and you say, God, I cancel every attempt, I cancel every witchcraft, I cancel every spell, I cancel every chant, every demonic altar that has my photo, name written on it, or anything associated with me, Lord God, my belongings that's connected to any type of spell or ritual, I cancel it in the name of Jesus. I also cancel, keyword, every attempt. The reason why you have to also add I cancel every attempt in your prayer along with canceling what's already done is because when you're canceling what's already done, it means it's something that's already done. In this case, God showed me that this woman already did something, okay? The black substance was involved in it, okay? But when you say canceling every attempt, that means that no matter how much attempts they try to do, you are canceling it before they even attempt it. If you guys wonder why people keep going back and doing the same ritual, same witchcraft over again when it's not even working in the first place, you're like, why do they keep doing it? It's because you keep canceling and rebuking it. Every time you cancel and rebuking it, it's destroyed. And they get alerted when it's canceled. They get alerted when you've broken it. They know because that whatever spirit they're using, monitoring spirit, whoever they're going to is going to confirm to them that you've broken whatever they're trying to do. So they're going to always be alerted, and that's why they go back and do new rituals, because they've been alerted that you broke it. So every single time you break it, they go back and try a new one. So this is why every single day you have to not only cancel what's already done, but you got to cancel every attempt. These words have to literally come out your mouth every night before you go to bed, every morning before you start your day. When you start your day, because I don't like telling people how to pray, because prayer is very important. It has to be specific to according to your personal relationship with God and your needs, but I can give you pinpointers on what is good to say to help your specific situation. It's very good to always cancel every attempt throughout the day, as in like when you get up in the morning, you pray to God, you tell God, cover me throughout the day, and if anyone is doing anything towards me throughout the day, I cancel every attempt that has been aimed towards me throughout today. I cancel it in the name of Jesus. Like, you have to cancel it every day. The word attempts is very important, and the word canceled in your prayer is very important, okay? Attempts means you're stopping it before it even happens. Canceled means you're stopping what's already done, or you're canceling what's already done, or you're canceling what has already happened. Make sure these are included in your prayers every single day, okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.